Good evening, students. Today we will discuss the lesson which is entitled as Impact of Capitalism on Society in India. Capitalism is an economic system and an ideology which is based on the private ownership of means and production and their operations for profit. The typical feature of capitalism is to include private property, wage labor, capital accumulation, voluntary exchange, a price system, and competitive market. The positive impact in a capitalist society or economic system includes the promotion of individualism and innovations. In an optimum economic system, wealth is attainable for some as services and products are sold above production costs. Markets work through bringing together buyers and sellers who, through the guidance of supply and demand, drive the system to function efficiently. The negative impact of capitalistic system is a huge discrepancy in the rates of wages. Because of significant difference in income, money in a capitalistic system is distributed disproportionately. Capitalist economies generally have a substantial group of residents living near or below the poverty level, and at the other end of the spectrum, a select few living in immense luxury. Capitalist systems have repeated cycles of financial crisis, inflation, recession, and stagnation, with the possibility of a major economic depression. Job insecurity is ever present in a capitalistic system, and periods of high unemployment are the norm. Capitalism has its impact on the Indian society. It can be said that capitalism is a product of industrialization, where the necessities of life are easily available with labor. It has also led to the exploitation of natural resources and helped for the progress and increase in the Indian economy, showing a greater progress. Capitalism has led to international trade and exchange and brings together people of different countries and races and has been responsible for the exchange of cultures. It has to a certain extent been successful in bringing the feelings of nationality. There is a social and financial contentment among people. However, the capitalist system of society does not foster healthy relationship among human beings. A few people own all the means of production, and others, though nominally, few have to sell their labor under conditions imposed upon them. The emphasis of capitalism being on the supreme importance of material wealth, the intensity of its appeal is to the acquisitive intensity. It promotes worship of economic power with little regard to the means of employed for its acquisition and the end that it serves. By its exploitation of human beings to the limits of endurance, its concentration is on the largest profit rather than maximum production. Thus, the division of human family is done on the basis of economic circumstances. All this is injurious to division of human dignity. And when the horror poverty turns to the founders of religion for succor, they rather offer a subtle defense of the established order. They promise future happiness for their present sufferings and conjure up visions of paradise to redress the balance, to soothe the suffering and the revolt of the tortured man. The system imposes injustice, the religion justifies it. It can be said that in a capitalistic system, the ends justify the means, and in this system of society, each man wishes to acquire wealth maximum. This shows that capitalism is injurious to human relationship because it divides societies into two groups, the exploiters and the exploited. It has changed the very outlook of human beings and has made wealth an important criterion of status and becoming the cause of immoral degeneration of man. Thus, capitalism has proved to be a bane to humanity instead of a boon. Thank you.